Across the globe, the way people rest, relax, and even socialize can look remarkably different. In many parts of Asia, Eastern Europe, and Africa, you'll see people comfortably dropping into deep squats, heels flat on the ground, knees fully bent, back relaxed, whether waiting for a bus, preparing food, or simply taking a break. Meanwhile, in much of the Western world, especially in the United States, this posture is far less common. Instead, chairs and benches dominate our resting landscape, and for many adults, the idea of hanging out in a deep squat feels awkward, uncomfortable, or downright impossible. But is this simply a cultural quirk, or does deep squatting offer real benefits for our bodies? Should we all be squatting more, or is this trend just another fleeting fitness fad? To answer these questions, let's explore what happens to our bodies when we squat, why some cultures maintain this movement while others lose it, and what the experts say about incorporating squatting into our daily routines. First, consider the mechanics of a deep squat. When you lower yourself into this position, your hips, knees, and ankles all flex to their maximum or near maximum range. This isn't just a passive stretch. Maintaining balance in a squat engages the muscles of your core, legs, and back. It also challenges your mobility and stability, requiring coordination and control. Physical therapists emphasize that a deep squat is a natural human movement. Babies and toddlers instinctively squat with ease, their bodies supple and unencumbered by years of sitting in chairs. As children grow, their bodies change, and their environments often discourage squatting. Think of the transition from floor play to sitting at desks in school. Over time, many lose the flexibility and strength required for a comfortable squat, especially if they don't continue to practice it. But why does this matter? According to experts, moving your joints through their full range of motion is essential for maintaining the health of your cartilage and connective tissues. When you squat, you load the joints and stimulate the tissues that cushion them, which can help keep them healthy and functional. This movement also stretches and strengthens the muscles around the hips, knees, and ankles, contributing to overall lower body strength and stability. There's also a functional aspect to squatting. In daily life, you might need to squat to pick something up from the floor, tie your shoes, or play with a child. In many parts of the world, squatting is also essential for using certain types of toilets or for resting during work or social gatherings. Being able to move in and out of a squat with control is a marker of physical independence, especially as we age. Yet for many adults in the West, squatting deeply with heels on the ground is difficult or impossible. The main culprit is often limited ankle flexibility, specifically a reduced ability to dorsiflex the ankle, bringing the top of the foot toward the shin. Genetics, old injuries, and years of underuse can all contribute to this limitation. Some people may also experience tightness in the hips or weakness in the legs that makes squatting uncomfortable. Does this mean everyone should force themselves into deep squats? Not necessarily. Experts caution that while squatting is a healthy and natural movement, holding any posture, squatting, sitting, or standing, for prolonged periods isn't ideal. The body thrives on variety and movement. Staying in a deep squat for hours could irritate the joints or even compress blood vessels, leading to numbness or discomfort. And for people with certain hip or knee conditions, deep squatting may not be advisable at all. Instead, the consensus is that we should aim to maintain the ability to squat, using it as one of many movements in our daily lives. If you can't squat comfortably now, it's possible to regain some of that mobility through gentle stretching and strengthening exercises. Holding onto a support like a doorway or a sturdy bar can help you practice the movement safely. Even if you never achieve a perfect deep squat, improving your range of motion can enhance your balance, stability, and joint health. For children, maintaining squatting ability is especially important. Encouraging kids to play on the floor, move in varied ways, and avoid prolonged sitting can help preserve their natural mobility. Some experts suggest that schools could incorporate more floor time and less desk time in the early years to support healthy development. As for adults, incorporating squatting into your routine doesn't require a complete lifestyle overhaul. You might add a few bodyweight squats to your warm-up before exercise, or squat down to play with a pet or child. If you're comfortable, you could even try resting in a squat for a few minutes while reading or waiting for something to cook. The key is to listen to your body and avoid pushing into pain. It's also important to recognize that squatting isn't the only way to promote joint health and mobility. Standing up regularly, walking, stretching, and moving in varied ways all contribute to a healthy, resilient body. If you spend much of your day sitting, try to break up long periods of inactivity with exercise snacks. Short bursts of movement, whether that's a few squats, a brisk walk, or simply standing and stretching. Ultimately, the ability to squat is a useful marker of lower body health, but it's not the only one. If you can't squat deeply, don't despair. There are many ways to maintain strength and mobility. And if you're interested in improving your squat, start slowly, focus on good form, and consider working with a physical therapist if you have pain or significant limitations. In the end, the lesson from cultures that regularly squat isn't that we should all abandon our chairs and spend hours on our haunches. Rather, it's a reminder of the value of varied natural movement. By incorporating squatting and other functional movements into our lives, we can support our body's health, independence, and resilience at any age. So, whether you're trying out the Slav squat with friends or simply adding a few squats to your daily routine, remember, use it or lose it. Your joints will thank you. Thank you for watching the video. Your like, comment, and subscription will inspire us to create better videos in the future.